Hey everybody, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. In the last episode, what did we do? We did the mock battle last episode, didn't we? Yeah, we almost lost because I suck at everything. I think that's what we did last. Was that last episode or the episode before that? I don't remember. Anyway, that's not important. What we're doing this episode is we're going to be exploring, but first, I can explain certifications because I didn't get a chance to do it last time because we ran out of time. So once a character reaches level 5, level 10, level 15, or I believe it's level 30. I think it's level 30, isn't it? Hold on. Yeah, level 30. Then they can go to a new class. And how you take a new class is you click on it, and once you see on the right-hand side of the screen, it'll say exam tests. This one is just for sword, soldiers for lance, fighters for axe, bow, or brawling, and then monk is for faith and reason. Basically, whatever amount of progress you have on that specific skill, you'll be able to take that test, and then it'll tell you the odds of passing the test and actually getting the class that you're trying for. And it requires a seal every single time to even take an attempt. Whenever you get to a point where any character can make 5 makes it to level 5, then it will automatically give you 5 beginner seals for free, which is incredibly nice of them. So, I think I want to have Byleth be a Miradon for now. Yay. Passed, obviously, with 100%. And yes, we want to transfer the new certified class. Dimitri, we're going to have be a soldier. Yes. And they're the only 2 who made it to level 5 or above, so everyone else, I think, is still level 1. Actually, I don't think anybody else leveled up. Man, they got some training to do. Marketplace still can't do anything there. And unit appearance. So if you press L1, you can change your unit's appearance at any time if you really want to. There's a bunch of DLC stuff you can equip if you want to. In battle, you can change if they'll wear what the class is or what they normally wear on the monastery in battle. I think I'm going to do that for everyone, actually. Monastery clothes. Yeah. Because some of the outfits don't really they look horrible when you're in battle. So I'll switch them all to being in the monastery, which I believe that, yeah, it applies to everybody. And there's a bunch of DLC stuff, too. And also, Byleth can put on glasses if you want to. That's all DLC, though. Don't worry about that. And then there's a bunch of other attire stuff you can have them wear, but again, it's all DLC stuff. Doesn't matter. Right now. It will matter later. So we're going to go to exploring, and then it tells you how to use the map. Yep. So this is DLC supplies. If I click on this, it'll give you all this other stuff that I'll probably just leave there for now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this. So the difference between this and what is it? Not Xenoblade Chronicles. Why is that the first name that came to mind? Final Fantasy 15 is Final Fantasy 15 is a lot more known game. It's a game that pretty much everybody and their mother has heard of before. Everybody's either played it or they at least have heard of it before because it's incredibly famous. Fire Emblem is not the same way. This is a very unknown game. Not a lot of people know about the Fire Emblem series. So what I was thinking is I think I will show off the DLC for this game. I've never actually played the DLC, so that'll be fun. But I don't think I'm gonna do that for this game. I think this game I'm gonna actually. I'm trying to think. Well, I'm going to show out the DLC for this game. So, I'm not going to show out the DLC right away. That's for later. But, just know that I will be doing it later. Strength. I'll give strength to Dedu. He'll take that. And then speed, I'm going to give to Felix. And then, increases movement by 2. That's going to the main character. Alright, and then items. And then you can use items anytime from the menu. Use that. Use that, because plus 2 movement is fucking insane. Use that. And then use that. Cool. There we go. Rest of it we need to go over right now. So, it's my turn exploring time. Got some tea there. Tea is not relevant right now. It's something for later.
Professor, hey, do you know how how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Okay. So this guy wants us to find a book, and then he'll give us a bunch of battalions, and I can finally go over that. And then also Anna's right here.
Hello there. Are you that new professor everyone's talking about? Name's Anna. I'm a merchant who slings wares all across Fodland and beyond. I come in here all the time, so I'm sure our paths will cross more. Hopefully, much more.
Coming on a little strong there, creepy. Okay. So, we gotta visit the captain's quarter and then talk to the house leader, and then that's the quest for this venture out here. But since we haven't done it yet, we're gonna go and check our seeds real quick. What's up? No, gardening, yes. Let's see, what do we get? Okay, just some food items, nothing major. We'll give him the Western Fodland seeds, yes. And then we will cultivate them. We'll prune them, sure. Cool. Nothing over there. Oh, wait, there was something over there. I seen it. Just more seeds. Nothing eventful. And you? More seeds. Oh, and, so, around the monastery, you can find small, I guess, books. I'm not really sure what you call them. They're like little tidbits and tips that you can use. They'll give you a decent amount of a boost to your professor level if you want. None of them matter to me anymore because I maxed it out, so there's another one. You can just find them all over the place. It's definitely going to be a... Oh, well, never mind. Thought it was going to be a fish. Guess it was bait. Alright, let's see now. Head into here, and what do we got? And that's chilling in here. Oh, yeah, and by the way, one more thing I want to mention is... I don't expect me to make long-lasting friendships with anybody who's not in my house, and you'll find that out way later why I'm not doing that. Just take my word for it. Unless you're going to try to recruit a person, don't get too close to somebody that's not in your house, because you're definitely going to regret that decision later, trust me. So we have the marketplace, which we're going to skip because it doesn't matter. It's just an overview of the area. You always find fruit and vegetables here if you want to come and steal those. Some random guy there who's doing nothing. We have the armory who's right here. And then we have the item shop that's right there. And then we have this guy who we can't talk to. And then that person in the back that we also can't talk to. But they're relevant for later. Alright, so I don't think we can go past there. Oh, we can. I'm pretty sure this is probably still blocked off.
You can't be serious.
I don't know.
I need your help.
Ah, this is DLC crap. But I said we're doing the DLC, so we'll check it out. Yep, we don't have time to go back there yet. Damn. The DLC does have a huge side story to it, but it takes place between chapters 4 and 5, so that's, well, I'll do it. But we're only on, like, chapter 2 right now, I think. I think actually we're on chapter 1. Anyway, this is the entrance hall. Yeah, we're on chapter 2. This is the entrance hall. Almost nothing eventful ever happens here. Mostly it's just a place where you can find characters. There's Hilda. Who cares? Let's see. Reception hall we've already been. Sylvain's there trying to make me upset at him. And then I think we can, yes. The monastery has one ginormous church right at its pinnacle, all the way up here. Which is going to make me watch a loading screen now that it definitely doesn't need to. It just wants to show off the area. Cool. Nothing over there. But there is choir coordinator. If you talk to him, he wants us to go find people who are interested in singing in the local, the church's choir. So we'll have to look into that in a minute. So we'll head over here, and then statues, which don't matter until later. And we can talk to this guy, Sedith. And he wants us to know if we have any of... It doesn't matter. He wants us to find an informant in the students in the courtyard. I'll show you an easy way to complete all these quests. Or whenever it says find blank, trust me, it's a lot easier than I used to think it was. Just take my word for it. Unless it's lost items, but we'll get to that later. Down here, I don't think there's anything. These are just more places you can find people. More often than not, you won't find people in pretty off-centered areas like that. Usually everyone stays on either the main paths or in the main areas. You usually don't have to stray off too far to find anybody. So then we head to the left. That's what we have left to show off. Never mind, it's still blocked off. I could have swore that area was open already. Oh well, live and learn. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we can press R1 on the map and we can fast travel now. If you hover over your oh my god, I can't English. Wow, I almost felt like I was having a stroke for a second. If you hover your cursor over an area you've already been to, you can fast travel there anytime. Now, if you look very closely, I don't really have a pointer here to show it off. But if you look really close on the left-hand corner of the screen there, you'll see a very faint yellow blinking dot. That is an objective for a quest. It's way easier just to find them on the map that way. It appears that way on the mini-map as well, as soon as I don't screw it up. There we go. Okay, so we just got to find that yellow dot, which is right over there. That item is what you're looking for. And boom, acquire sign-up sheet. So that's one quest done. And we put that back to where we need it to be. So that's done. Now we got to go in here and talk to... Wrong person. There it is. If we talk to this guy here, he wants us to try our hand at cooking. So if we talk to this guy, we can't do it yet, but we will end up doing it this episode. But that's not relevant at the moment. Let's see here. What do we have left to do? We need to go... There's a quest here. If you see a like a sheet of paper next to someone's icon, that means if you go and talk to that person, you talking to them is needed for a quest. If it's got a checkpoint above it on the icon, that means that they're giving you a quest. But if it's just a sheet of paper with lines on it, that means that they're the recipient of a quest. So this is the person I think has the intel that we needed for Sedith. So we got to go give that to him. And then in our house, his classroom, Ash is the only one in here. Now I'm disappointed in everybody. Bulletin board's right there, not important. I know this place seems huge, and it is, but you get used to it after a while, knowing where everything is, so... It doesn't take long. It took me like maybe 2 hours of gameplay to figure out where everything was. It's not too bad. If we head into Gerald's office all the way up here on the first floor, we can find the tactics primer, and he gives us battalions. So what battalions are is you can equip any battalion or most battalions to any one of your team members. So we'll throw one on by with. Don't focus on most of these. Most of these are from not important. The first one you get is Gerald's Mercenaries, and I believe you get the Elmira Mercenaries as well as one of the first ones. We'll put up Gerald's Mercenaries. But the rest of these ones are all, these are one of the few things you actually carry over with you. The Church of Saros Soldiers and the Saros Mercenaries, I believe, are the other two you get. So we'll give him Church of Saros' Soldiers. And then we'll give Dedu Saros' Mercenaries and everything else. The barracks are one of the few things you carry over from DLC, but it makes almost little to no difference. It's mainly just a way that you can use, because there's a lot of battalions you can only get when you're playing a certain storyline. And like, say I'm playing the Blue Houses one right now. There might be a time later where you go back and play a different story. If you use New Game Plus, you can carry the same battalions you got from the Blue Lion House that you'll never be able to get in that storyline over to, let's say, Golden Deer or Black Eagles if you wanted to. So you can do that if you want. I don't think it's really that worth it. It's just kind of something you can do. Most people just sell them off immediately. What a lot of people will do is a tactic, since you don't carry your money over. I realized I was leaning away from my microphone for a second. Since you don't usually carry your, since you usually don't carry money over, you can use your barracks as a way to carry some money over. You can just move all your barracks over and just sell them all immediately. So, choir coordinator. If we talk to this guy, he gives us the option to have people come and sing if they want to. Not really any of these guys I want to do it with, though, but it's just a way to raise some amount of faith skill and authority skill. I'm not going to bother with it. I very rarely ever do it, because it's really not that worth it. But it's something you can do. It's just like eating too. It'll raise support levels of everyone involved if you want to. So, what's left? We have to... Let's see. Report to the head chef. We'll do that next then, I guess. And like I said, I've never done the DLC for this game before. So, that feeding cats and dogs thing, I have no idea what we're supposed to do there. Because I see no objective for it on the map. So, that's just fucking amazing. Not what we're doing. This guy. Alright, so... When you unlock the head chef, you can cook with any one of your team members if you want to. I'll use the duel. And then you can cook anything. Now, if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, whenever you cook something, it'll give you a small boost to every single one of your... to a single stat, a certain amount for the rest of that specific month. It's usually something you want to do at the beginning of the month. I think you can only have one bonus at a time, though. So we'll cook this one for +3 max HP for everybody in my party for the rest of the come on, think here, use your words, for the rest of the month. So yep. All right, now that we're done with that, we can go talk to, I almost said Sedith. Feed the cats and dogs. Where is that at? Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I believe I figured it out. I guess we just have to go back to where that little girl was, and there's a bunch of cats and dogs around where she was, so we can just go and talk to her and do all that. So, run. It's just like a car. Jesus, he runs so fast. Hey, cat. Can I not? Oh, I can talk to that one. Nope, never mind. There we go. Let's see. To feed dogs and cats, select a food item from gifts. Animals don't care much for food imbued with magic, but fish, produce, and meat are enjoyable for them. Might get something in return. Animals can get full though. Okay, gifts. Sure. Cats like fish, don't they? Here, we'll give him this fish. It looks happy. Okay, gave me a bunch of stuff. That's cool. All right. That was a thing. So maybe if I keep feeding them, I'll get something? Sure. Okay, we'll feed that guy another fish. We'll feed him another fish. And then we'll feed him another fish. Oh, Wolt Steel. Holy hell. That's an item that's really good, actually. Wow, that's kind of interesting. You can get that. Okay, still can't go there. Now we just gotta talk to the house leader, and that's it for the end of this day, and I think we're gonna end out the episode after we do that. Claude. Not Claude.
We have only just arrived at the academy, and we're already being sent out to take care of bandits. It is a noble mission, but one that will likely require battle. In practice, there is little difference between a battle and a war. Even with the support of the Knights of Seros, we must still brace ourselves for the challenge. Do you have any other questions about life at the monastery? Or about battle?
More DLC stuff. Not DLC, sorry. More tutorial stuff I'll need to hear.
It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
Fuck off to do. I'll be friends with who I want to be friends with.
That reminds me.
Alright, so training grounds. If we head here, we can skip that. So at the moment, there's not really much in the do for training grounds. You can find some team members here, so that's cool. But for now, there's not really anything there is to do here. So we're just gonna walk our happy asses right back out of there. And I believe that's everything there is to do for the day. We just have time things to do now. Let's see. I got people's happiness I can raise if I want to. So we'll head back to the dining hall, and that's what I'll end up doing. Alright, back here at the dining hall, we're going to do what we did last time and just talk to the dining staff. Today's special, sure. Dedu and Ash, good enough for me. And we will just have a meal with them, raise some support levels. I'm going to skip all their dialogue because almost all of it's the exact same. And then we can do this again with pretty much everybody who doesn't have max, who doesn't have max motivation. Basically, motivation goes from gray to blue to yellow to green, and then green is as high as it will get, so that's what you want everybody to be at, and we'll get to why when it becomes relevant. I think that's everybody. Oh, Sylvain still needs to... We'll do Sylvain, and I don't know. We'll go with someone random, like I don't know, Flame. Sure, why the hell not?
Yeah.
This is
Easy. Sometimes it really is just as easy. So as you see, we still have 6 time units, and this is the thing about having max activity points is you'll often run into the problem where you're just like, I have no idea what I want to do with my time points now because there's absolutely nothing left to do with them. I already ate with everybody. Everybody's, you know, already happy. There's something you can use time units for. It's not unlocked right now that I like doing, but it's not unlocked right now. Choir is really not worth my time at the moment. So yeah, honestly, we're just done. So we're going to end the free time with 6 time units left to spare. Guess we'll just go to our room and just sleep for the rest of the day.
If you don't
Okay,
follow the proper-
so we're going to skip that part. This is what you want motivation for. We're going to skip that. So you can instruct your students, and this is also what goals are for as well. So if we instruct, you can instruct specific students, and depending on what their motivation is at, is how many times you can give them lessons and stuff. And you can teach them a little bit about everything on here. Now, this is where shit can get a little complicated. If you go to our goals list here, well, first let's take a step back. We want to go to the classes list. So Byleth is pretty easy. The main thing you always want Byleth to do is I usually try to get him to sword and axe skills raised over anything else first, and then that's pretty much it for the rest of the game, trust me. Dimitri, I usually have him focus specifically on sword and authority, but the sword part is the more necessary part. I usually have him switch between a sword and a lance. So we're going to give him training with the sword and the lance. So let's see. We want him. This is the very first one, you idiot. And then lance. I just realized we're over time right now, so we're going to end time, and we're in the episode, and I'll explain more of this next episode because I can't look at times apparently. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'll see you guys next time.